What's going on, guys? JD from New York here, and it is December 31st, 2012, the very last day of the year of 2012. Now I have some kill confirmed gameplay on Carrier with my buddy Sean, what you're watching in the background. I believe this is a 50 kill plus gameplay, so enjoy that. I think I had just Prestige here as well. I'm using the AM94 with my overkill class PDW 57 laser sight. I'm really starting to enjoy Carrier. I can't stand it when there's snipers just laying around and wait like a bunch of big league scrubs. But if you play the map smart, it definitely could be a fun time. And the score streaks, they really do go to work because the map is so open. And I enjoy those kind of maps where there's not enough places to camp for the rest of these scrubs that play Black Ops 2. But anyway, I want to talk about a kind of year in review for myself and for my channel. I don't want to talk about Black Ops 2. I don't want to talk about WWE. I want to talk about the year 2012. I touched on this when I was first on YouTube, you know, when I was pretty much lost and I really didn't know what I wanted to do as far as content. You know, and that's natural. You know, when you're first starting out, you don't know what you want to do. You just go as, you know, as the weeks go on. But 2012 really wasn't a good year for me professionally, and some of that leaked into my personal life as well. I've been unemployed for most of 2012 and finally started working again in August of this year. I was unceremoniously fired from my job 3 years ago. I used to work in Midtown Manhattan selling luxury jewelry. I was given that job because I had worked for this one company in New Jersey while I was living out there, and due to my roommate wanting to move back to Florida at that time, I had no other reason not to move back to New York. Now, the reason why I was in New Jersey to begin with was because back in 2004, I moved out there because I was in my first real relationship. I had been kicked out of my mom's house, wasn't getting along with my parents, and the girl that I was seeing was the only one I could really turn to. So we decided to move to New Jersey, and she wanted to go to college out there anyway, and I was young, stupid, and in love, so I was willing to take the risks. And she made a risk in itself to be with me because she was from Vermont. She came to New York to see me. We eventually moved to New Jersey together, so that's pretty much a long distance relationship in a bundle there. But at this point I was seeing her for about 3 years. Come 2005, she cheated on me in the absolute worst fucking way possible. I found out everything, all the guys she was with behind my back, all the drugs she ended up doing. And then she left me for one of the guys she cheated on to get into a long-term relationship with him, eventually having a child with him as well. I remember the night it happened. I found out everything. I just got out of work, and I was working in Atlantic City at the Trump Plaza Casino. I literally walked the entire strip of the boardwalk from Atlantic City to Ventnor, New Jersey, where I was living at the time, with my mother on the phone crying in the rain. It was just a bad situation. You know, at that point, it bothered me so much, I wasn't myself. So the only thing I could have done to just get my mind off it was work my ass off. I did the whole music thing on the side as well to keep my mind occupied, which was great. It still is great. I miss my band. You know, we had such great music that I still think that the music that we have is better than anything that's being put out in the mainstream right now. That's how great it is. And my brother's doing the same thing. Anything he's doing right now, like the music you heard in the intro, that's all him. He wrote all that. It's better than anything on the radio at the moment. Anything that's signed to an independent label, it's better than that. We wanted to take over the world with our music. And hopefully we can go back to that and doing that in 2013. But the guys we did the music thing with weren't motivated, they weren't dedicated, they wanted to party, they were in it for the girls. Me and my brother wanted to take over the world. And alongside that, I worked my ass off. And, you know, I worked to finally afford my own car, which is the car I currently have right now. I have a 2008 Mustang, fully customized, fully paid for in 2.5 years. I was doing well. You know, I was doing very well. You know, I'm very fortunate at the moment as well. And like I said before, I had to move back to New York. I suffered so much heartache and stress in New Jersey, and my buddy, you know, moved back, and it was just time for me to go. I moved back, I got a job in Midtown Manhattan, literally gave me a start in New York, and I literally returned that favor. I gave my blood and my soul to my job and quickly became the top sales guy on my floor. You want to know the definition of top? I was the Ric Flair of my department. I was untouchable. Got a promotion after requesting one 3 times. I felt I deserved it. They finally gave it to me. I moved to another department in my store where I can make more money and live a better life. That's what I thought at the time. But I was met with nothing but backstabbers, and a changing company that brought in the biggest fucking crooks and liars I've ever seen in my entire life. I worked for a fucking witch who literally, I wish I could slap the taste out of her mouth every time I saw her, because she was the most nasty, disrespectful person I ever had the displeasure of working for. It came to a point where I was once proud to say I worked at this place. After the promotion, I was just literally embarrassed to be there. The new store director came in, saying he wanted change. He spoke to everyone in the store privately about what we would change. I opened up to him because the place really did need change. I bought into his little fucking scheme. Little did I know he was a wolf in sheep's clothing. Black Friday 2011 came around, I was fired. Not in the morning. No. They had me work the entire shift, and then at the end of the day, they fired me. I walked from 57th Street and Madison Avenue all the way to 149th Street to take the train back to the Bronx. That's how upset I was. That's how angry I was. I was unemployed till August 2012 and still currently work where I am now, but not completely full-time like I want. I confided in people and told them of my plans and my hopes. People I worked with at my former employer. The place I was just fired. People I got close to and really should have never gotten close to. It wasn't just professionally close to, it was personally. And I regret that. I'm sorry. I tried to do something I absolutely hate to do, and that is ask for help, because I have people in my industry who are higher than me in higher places, and a little help is all I needed. Just a little. It's not being fun. It's not fun being unemployed, having to pay the bills, you know, and sending email after email, text after text, and nobody pulled any strings for me. All I needed was a few strings pulled for me to get me into a place where I wanted to be. Where I thought I worked hard enough to be, where I gained all the knowledge in my industry, where I thought I could succeed. I made the choice to walk directly into this place after many failed attempts from the people I know. And I spoke with the president of this place, and I felt good going in. After 20 minutes of meeting with him, resume handed, and after that I just left it in God's hands. And to those people I just mentioned that I got close to in and out of work, they fucked me over. They went to the spot I wanted to work in so badly, took the remaining positions, and left me on the side of the road to fucking rot without a care in the world. Now they're partying, making all the money that they want, the money I should be making, and having a grand old time. If I ever see these people again, the words that will come out of my mouth will be aimed directly at them like an FAL with a target sight. Okay? Fuck you. If there's anyone looking forward to a new year, it's me. Though I kind of lost all faith in anything right now, and it's going to be a while before I get any of that faith back. I just need to just be positive. It's just very tough for me to be positive. I even lost one of the guys I considered a lifelong friend this year. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to a new year. Hopefully, 2013 is kind of a rebirth, you know? So what do I have planned for 2013? I'm spending New Year's tonight with my brother, Frank, my girlfriend, and a few close friends, and that's it. I'm gonna buy a 6-pack of my favorite holiday beer, which is Troegg's Mad Elf, and just relax. As far as my channel goes, I'm big into WWE. I'm not afraid to admit that. It's a big wrestling year this year. I look forward to bringing you all the news and opinions and thoughts on WWE. As far as Black Ops 2, I'm going to continue to bring you the best content that I can bring you. Real, emotional, and knowledgeable. I want my channel to grow. I'm not about 100 plus gameplays. I can't do it. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a decent player, but I never say I'm the best. I just know how to play the game, and I love to win. Okay? I want my channel to be successful, and that's what's going to be a main focus this year. I look up to guys in the Call of Duty community like X-Jaws, Thunder, El Prez, T. Martin, Fist, Ali A. I want that partnership this year. Not only for me, because I want something, or when I want something, I will work my ass off to get it, but for you guys. I think I'm doing a damn good job with my channel so far. I want the best possible platform to help as many people as I can. I want to show everyone who hurt me in 2011 and 2012 that, yeah, JD fucking made it without having to be a fucking dirty piece of shit who manipulates people and uses people. Karma is a bitch, and I hope all those who hurt me get what they deserve. And I know it's coming. That's it for me, guys. I hope I can bring more commentary like this to you on my channel. Besides my funny, typical Black Ops 2 rants and rages and all that. Hope you enjoyed this. Hit that like button and subscribe if you have not done so already. JD's out, guys. Happy New Year. Have a healthy and safe one. And I will see you in my next video. See you next year, guys. Take care. Peace.